Hollywood is not all about the glitz and glamour. There is a part of Hollywood that is not seen on the silver screen. Behind the stylish and dazzling world of Hollywood lies a tale of tragedy, especially for gay actors who face unique challenges. From these 30 unfaithful stories, we still understand that darkness always exists, even in a glitter-filled world. What dark secrets lie behind the untimely deaths of beloved gay Hollywood actors? Join us as we uncover the 30 worst ways gay Hollywood actors have met their tragic and untimely ends, revealing the hidden struggles and heartbreaking realities that often go untold. Together, let us uncover the dark side of cinema. The first celebrity on our list is Rock Hudson. Roy Harold Shearer Jr. was an American actor and one of the most popular movie stars of his time. With a career spanning more than 3 decades, he was a big shot during the golden age of Hollywood. While the actor's fame and image grew, little was known about his personal life. But things took a turn when Confidential magazine threatened to publish an exposé about Hudson's secret homosexuality. This is the 50s we are talking about. Homosexuality was frowned upon, or we could say it was considered a taboo. Even though his sexuality was known in the industry, it was a well-kept secret. But in 1985, Hudson made headlines when he became one of the first major celebrities to publicly reveal he had AIDS. Hudson's fight with AIDS was mentally and physically painful. He dealt with not just the health problems from the disease, but also the negative attitudes of society. Everything came to an end on October 2nd, 1985, at the age of 59, when it was revealed that Hudson had passed away in his sleep.
I'd like you to meet one of them. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Sal Mino.
Next up, we have the charismatic Sal Mino, an American actor known for his roles in classic films like Rebel Without a Cause and Exodus. Sal quickly rose to fame in the 50s and even earned an Academy Award nomination for his performance in Rebel Without a Cause. Though his personal life was not widely known, Sal Mino was one of the first Hollywood celebrities to come out as gay openly. A bold move to do in the 70s. He was Hollywood's first gay teenager, but his sexuality got him killed. Tragically, his life was cut short when he was murdered in 1976 at the tender age of 37 by a guy named Lionel Ray Williams. Sal Mino was thought to be murdered during a robbery gone wrong, but it was presumed that the killer murdered Sal Mino due to his hatred towards the LGBTQ+ community. This is truly a horrific story.
And it's just like, here we go again.
The next person on our list is the American actor River Phoenix. Now, even though Phoenix was not openly gay, his relationships with men were known. Phoenix was known as a teen actor before taking on leading roles in critically acclaimed films. At least some of you might know River Phoenix as the younger brother of Joaquin Phoenix. Although Phoenix was known as an actor, his passion was to make music. But things ended pretty fast for this promising youngster. On the evening of October 30th, 1993, Phoenix arrived with his girlfriend Samantha Mathis, his brother Joaquin, and sister Rain at a nightclub called the Viper Room, which Johnny Depp partly owns. Phoenix was set to perform with the band P on that night, and this was the night River Phoenix died. According to Bob Forrest, who is a friend of Phoenix, during the performance by P, Phoenix tapped Forrest on the shoulder to tell him he was not feeling well and that he thought he had overdosed. But Forrest didn't take it seriously. He later found Mathis screaming as her boyfriend was lying on the sidewalk having seizures. It was later found out that Phoenix and his friend John Frusciante had been using cocaine and heroin for several days and hadn't slept during that time. He was pronounced dead at 1:51 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on the morning of October 31st, 1993, at the young age of 23. Whatever it may be, River Phoenix's death was a huge tragedy.
I am still dealing with the tragic, unexpected loss of my mother. You killed her.
Moving on to our next actor, we have actor, comedian, singer, and writer Leslie Jordan. He was an iconic gay actor who began his career in 1986, appearing as Malone in the adventure series The Fall Guy. This Southern actor had been a huge advocate for the LGBTQ+ movement. Leslie Jordan was a strong ally and supporter of the LGBTQ community. He was considered an important voice in the LGBTQ community. But tragically, this lovely actor passed away on October 24, 2022, at the age of 67. His car hit the side of a building on Romaine Street in Hollywood. According to the coroner's office, Leslie died due to sudden cardiac dysfunction. His fans and fellow artists paid tribute to his untimely death. Leslie will be hugely missed for his cheerful and uplifting personality.
This is Rody McDow.
Moving forward, we have the British-American actor Rody McDow. McDowell was an openly gay actor who had many relationships with men throughout his life, although he kept his personal life relatively private. He was well respected in Hollywood and had a successful career spanning several decades, with many friends and admirers in the industry. Rody McDowell was diagnosed with lung cancer in 1997 and sadly passed away on October 3, 1998 at age 70. His death was a significant loss to the entertainment community, and he was remembered fondly for his contributions to film and television.
And to welcome him back to the program, one of America's funniest men, Mr. Paul Lynn.
Up next is the American comedian, game show panelist, and actor, Paul Lynn. Lynn was well known for his roles as Uncle Arthur on Bewitched and the befuddled father of Harry McAfee in Bye Bye Birdie. He was also famous for his distinctive voice and sharp wit. Although his personal life was kept private, his homosexuality was known in the industry. He openly admitted to being gay during a time when being gay in Hollywood was extremely challenging. Lynn was often teased about his hidden homosexuality. He also struggled with alcoholism and had numerous run-ins with the law, including frequent arrests for public intoxication. His friends and close ones even said when inebriated became very cruel, sometimes violent, and would sometimes ridicule his friends. Lynn's life ended in the early hours of January 11, 1982, in his home in Beverly Hills, California.
Do you like girls?
Of course. But do we have time?
Moving on, we have Tab Hunter. He was an American actor, film producer, and singer who was popular in the 1950s and 1960s. During the 1950s and 60s, in his 20s and 30s, Hunter was a Hollywood heartthrob, acting in numerous roles and appearing on the covers of hundreds of magazines. He was best known for his roles in Gunman's Walk, Battle Cry, and The Girl He Left Behind. Hunter also had a music career in the late 50s. In 1957, he released a #1 hit single, Young Love. Hunter came out publicly as a gay man in his 2005 memoir. However, according to the reports by the New York Times, Hunter had relationships with close friends Debbie Reynolds and Natalie Wood. But it turned out all of this was a well-orchestrated plan to showcase Hunter as a straight man. It turned out that Hunter was living two different lives at the same time. On May 29, 2020, Hunter married his longtime sweetheart, Alan Glazier. Things came to an end for him on July 8, 2018, 3 days shy of his 87th birthday. Hunter died after suffering cardiac arrest.
Tony Perkins is truly a fine actor. He's given some marvelous performances in films like...
Going forward, we have Anthony Perkins. He was an American actor, director, and singer. He is best known for his role as Norman Bates in Alfred Hitchcock's classic film Psycho. In addition to acting, Perkins was openly gay, a topic he talked about in interviews and wrote about in his autobiography. But Perkins was married to Berinthia Barry Berenson and even had a child with her. Perkins even broke up with his longtime partner, Glover Dale, so that he could restart his life with a woman and even start to go to therapy. Perkins' life came to an end on September 12, 1992, due to HIV-related pneumonia at the age of 60.
Newest comedian, Raymond Burr.
Going forward, we have the Canadian-American actor Raymond Burr, who is best known for his roles in television and film. He was well known for his role as a wheelchair-bound detective in the series Ironside, and for his character as a defense attorney in the series Perry Mason. Diving into his personal life, Burr was known to be private about his relationships. He was married twice, but his sexuality has been the subject of speculation. After he died in 1993, it was revealed that he had significant relationships with men, though he never publicly identified as gay during his lifetime. He died from a kidney tumor that had spread to his liver and was no longer able to be operated on. Burr was a strong advocate for LGBTQ+ rights and was involved in various charitable causes.
You always fancied yourself faster than me.
Moving on to our next actor, we have Randolph Scott. Randolph Scott was an American actor known primarily for his roles in Western films during the 1940s and 50s. Scott was known for his rugged good looks and strong screen presence, which made him a favorite among fans of Westerns. There were many speculations about Scott's sexuality, particularly regarding his close friendship with Carrie Grant. Scott and Grant lived together for several years, and their relationship has been discussed a lot in Hollywood. Scott passed away on March 2nd, 1987 due to old age.
Do you know, if I had to live my life all over again, I wouldn't change anything. Nothing.
Now, many of us may know about Dirk Bogard, but those who don't, let me introduce him to you. Dirk Bogard was a British actor, novelist, and screenwriter, known for his versatile performances in films and television. He gained fame in the 1950s and 1960s, starring in films like Victim, where he played a gay man blackmailed over his sexuality, and The Servant. Bogard was known for his striking looks and intense performances, which often explored complex characters. Though he was a private individual, Bogard was openly gay in his later years, particularly regarding his sexuality in his writings. He dealt with the challenges of being a gay man in the entertainment industry when it was not widely accepted. In September 1996, he underwent an angioplasty to unblock arteries leading to his heart and had a massive stroke following the operation.
She came to me with open arms. Like, you gotta have one of these.
The next actor on this list is the handsome Wayde Dominguez. He is an American actor, model, singer, and dancer, best known for his portrayal as Emilio Ramirez in Dangerous Minds. Dominguez was noted for his strong screen presence and often portrayed tough, charismatic characters. He is a mix of French and Mexican, which gave him a unique and striking beauty. Although rumors about his sexuality were spreading, there was no concrete evidence to support them. Tragically enough, this young talent's life and career came to an end at the young age of 32. Wayde was diagnosed with AIDS, and his drug use led to his death in 1998.
Catherine Cornell, and I was in Eagle Rampant with Tallulah Bank.
Now we have none other than Marlon Brando, aka Vito Corleone. Marlon Brando was an influential American actor and cultural icon, known for his intense performances. Some of his best performances were in the films On the Waterfront and The Godfather. Regarding his sexuality, Brando was known to have had relationships with both men and women throughout his life. He had high-profile romances with actresses such as the iconic Marilyn Monroe and Deborah Kerr. But he also had relationships with men, including his close friend and actor James Dean. Brando himself acknowledged his bisexuality in interviews. Brando suffered from diabetes and liver cancer. On July 1, 2004, Brando died of respiratory failure from pulmonary fibrosis with cognitive heart failure at the UCLA Medical Center. This scene made every Marlon Brando fan's heart stop.
Hello, kiddies. Meet the Joker.
Next, we have the ever-charismatic actor Cesar Romero. He is perhaps best remembered for his role as the Joker in the 1960s Batman television series. The Joker later became an iconic character. He was known for his good looks and charm, which made him popular with audiences. Although he maintained a very private personal life, there has been speculation about his sexuality and his relationships, particularly given the close friendships he had with men throughout his life. Romero has never publicly admitted that he is gay. On January 1st, 1994, 45 days short of his 87th birthday, Romero died from complications of a blood clot while being treated for bronchitis and pneumonia in California, leaving behind a rich legacy in film and television.
I'm busy. I haven't...
You got confidence in me, haven't you? Well, come on with me, will you?
All right. We got nothing to do.
Is it surprising that Clark Gable made it to our list? I guess not. He was often referred to as the King of Hollywood. He became one of the most famous and enduring stars of the golden age of Hollywood. His breakthrough role in the movie It Happened One Night won him an Academy Award. Now, there has been quite a lot of speculation about his sexuality. Gable was a major Hollywood heartbreaker. He was known for his numerous romantic involvements, including high-profile marriages and affairs. But rumors suggested he may have had relationships with men as well. Gable's death was surprising. On November 6, 1960, he was taken to a hospital in Los Angeles after having a heart attack. Doctors said he was stable and getting better, but on the morning of November 16, he had a second heart attack and passed away that evening at the age of 59. Gable's legacy continues to influence actors and filmmakers today, and he remains an enduring symbol of classic Hollywood glamour.
We've been years building up the rules that we live by, and if you break them, you have to answer for it here, in our court.
Next, we have Spencer Tracy, an iconic American actor known for his powerful performances and distinctive voice. He became a major star in Hollywood during the 1930s and 1940s, and starred in numerous classic films including Guess Who's Coming to Dinner and The Old Man and the Sea. Tracy received 9 Academy Award nominations, winning 2 Oscars for Best Actor. Whoa, that's some crazy stats! Even though Tracy never came out as gay or bi, his relationships with men and women were well known. He was known for his long-term relationship with actress Katharine Hepburn, which lasted for over 25 years, and they were often seen as one of Hollywood's great couples. There are also rumors regarding his sexuality and potential relationships with men, but these never came. Tracy struggled with alcoholism, smoking, and pills during his adult days, and his being overweight didn't help it either. On July 21, 1963, Tracy was hospitalized after a severe attack of breathlessness, and doctors found that he was suffering from pulmonary edema. In January 1965, he was diagnosed with high blood pressure related to heart disease and started treatment for type 2 diabetes, which he had previously ignored. His suffering came to an end on June 10, 1967, when he had a heart attack and died.
Let's give him a hand over here. Sure. It's a good-looking gun you're about to use back there. Can I see it?
Moving on, the next actor on our list is a highly regarded American actor known for his intense performances and good looks. Yes, we are talking about Montgomery Cliff. Cliff gained fame in the 1940s and 50s with films like A Place in the Sun and From Here to Eternity. Montgomery Cliff's sexuality and his struggles with identity were significant aspects of his life. Little was known about his personal life, as it was well hidden. His relationships with men put him under immense pressure from Hollywood. His life was also marked by personal tragedy, particularly after a severe car accident in 1956 that left him injured physically and emotionally. All of this intensified his mental issues and struggle with addiction. Things came to an end for Cliff on July 23, 1966, when he died from a heart attack at the age of 45.
But then you always were good at falling from a great height.
Next, we have a Hollywood superstar, Vincent Price. Price was renowned for his distinctive voice and performances in horror films. Besides acting in films, Price was a skilled art collector and writer, and he often shared his love for the arts. He was known for his charm and wit and had a significant impact on the horror genre. Vincent Price was known to have had relationships with both men and women, but he did not publicly identify as gay. He was married 3 times. His first marriage was to Edith Barrett in 1938, with whom he had a son. His second marriage was in 1949 to Mary Grant, with whom he had a daughter, and his last marriage was with Australian actress Coral Brown. Rumors about his sexuality circulated, particularly in the context of his friendships and relationships within the arts community. Price suffered from chronic obstructive pulmonary disease and Parkinson's disease, and he died at age 82 of lung cancer on October 25, 1993, at his home in Los Angeles, California.
I need to warm up.
Well, most of us might know who Michael Jeter is. He gained a lot of popularity for his roles in Evening Shade, which he played the character of Petey, and for his performance in the film The Green Mile as the character Delacroix. He won a Tony Award for his role in the Broadway production of Grand Hotel. Jeter was a gay person and was a known advocate for the LGBTQ+ community. Jeter was HIV positive and disclosed his diagnosis in 1997. Jeter passed away on March 30, 2003, due to complications from AIDS. His death highlighted the ongoing impact of the AIDS crisis within the entertainment industry.
Put the money on the North.
You what?
Oh, there's plenty of room for both of us here. Come on, get your pajamas. Let's get...
The next actor on our list is the highly acclaimed British actor Carrie Grant. He became one of Hollywood's leading men during the classic film era. Grant was celebrated for his versatility, effortlessly transitioning between comedy and drama. Carrie Grant became one of the highest paid actors in Hollywood. Grant has been married 5 times and has 1 daughter from one of his marriages. There has been speculation about Grant's sexuality, particularly regarding his close relationship with men, including his rumored relationship with previously mentioned actor Randolph Scott. Grant's death was a very dramatic one on the afternoon of Saturday, November 29, 1986. Grant was preparing for his performance in A Conversation with Carrie Grant. Grant was taken back to the Black Hawk Hotel, where he and his wife had checked in, and a doctor was called and discovered that Grant was having a massive stroke. Grant was getting worse every minute. He slipped into a coma and was taken to St. Luke's Hospital in Davenport, Iowa. He was in the ER for 45 minutes before he died due to a heart attack.
I like your father.
Do you?
The next actor on our list is the American actor and cultural icon, James Dean. He is best known for his roles in classic films such as A Rebel Without a Cause, East of Eden, and Giant. Dean's intense performances and striking good looks quickly made him a star, though there has been a lot of speculation about Dean's sexuality. He had relationships with women, like a famous one with actress Pierre Angeli, but there are also rumors about his relationships with men. Some people even speculated that he may be bisexual because of his interactions and relationships with people in Hollywood. James Dean remains an enduring figure in American cinema and is often remembered for his contribution to film and his status as a cultural icon. His life was tragically cut short when he died in a car accident on September 30th, 1955, at the age of 24. His death was an unexpected and shocking one.
Don't call this an apartment! An apartment has furniture! This is not furniture.
Moving on to Lenny Baker, an American film and television actor, was best known for his Golden Globe-nominated performance in the 1976 film Next Stop, Greenwich Village, and his 1977 Tony Award-winning performance in the stage play I Love My Wife. Although Baker was married, it was said that Lenny was gay, but as his life was very private, little was known about that part of his life. But his promising career was cut short when he was diagnosed with thyroid cancer in 1978. Baker underwent surgery to remove this cancer, and it was during one of the surgeries that Baker's vocal cords were seriously damaged, causing irreparable damage to his voice. Baker left this world on April 12, 1982 at the age of 37 due to cancer and HIV-related illnesses.
Oh, yeah, she said she wants her money back or she'll report you to the Better Business Bureau. Well, she's got no claim.
Now let us move on to the next actor, Robert Reed. He was an American actor best known for his role as Mike Brady on the iconic television series The Brady Bunch. Though he proceeded to be cast in other shows and films, his portrayal of the loving father figure in The Brady Bunch became his most recognized role. Though he kept a lot of his life private, Reed was openly gay. In November 1991, Reed was diagnosed with colon lymphoma, and he died on May 12, 1992. While people assumed his death was due to cancer, it was later revealed that he was HIV positive. His legacy includes his contribution to television and his support for LGBTQ+ rights.
I need a blanket, I was cold.
Let us move on to the next actor, and that is Brad Davis. He was an American actor, known for his compelling performances in film and television. One of the most notable roles was in the controversial film Midnight Express, where he portrayed Billy Hayes. He was recognized for his ability to convey complex emotions and often took on challenging roles. Looking into his personal life, Davis was openly bisexual and was involved in relationships with both men and women. He was married to actress Susan Bluestein, with whom he had 2 children. He was diagnosed with AIDS in 1985 and died due to AIDS-related illnesses in 1991.
It's going well. It's going very, very well, and it's getting better every day, because I think it's
Next on our list, we have the legendary lead vocalist and frontman for the rock band Queen, Freddy Mercury. Known for his powerful voice, flamboyant stage presence, and unforgettable songs, Freddy was a star. Mercury's contribution to music was immense. He wrote many of Queen's biggest hits, including Bohemian Rhapsody, Somebody to Love, and We Are the Champions. His style and unique performances made him an icon in the music industry. Regarding his sexuality, Mercury was known to have had relationships with both men and women. He had a long-term relationship with Mary Austin and later had a significant relationship with Jim Hutton, a man he was with for the last 6 years of his life. Freddie Mercury passed away due to illnesses related to AIDS. He publicly announced he had AIDS just 1 day before his passing. Mercury's legacy includes not only his incredible music with Queen, but also his impact on discussions surrounding LGBTQ+ rights and health issues.
Oh, must have hurt like hell. What did they do, take a saw to your chin? Looks on it.
Now, let's look into Joel Crothers, an American actor known for his work on television. In addition to acting in popular TV series such as The Edge of Night, he was involved in theater. Crothers was known to be private about his sexuality, but he was openly gay and became a respected figure in the LGBTQ+ community. Joel Crothers passed away on November 6, 1988, from complications related to AIDS. His contributions to the entertainment industry and his representation of LGBTQ+ individuals remain an important part of his legacy.
I like you, Tony. There is no lying in you.
Moving on to our next celebrity, we have Paul Shatner, an American actor known for his versatile performances in film, television, and theater. Shatner was known for his strong stage presence. One of his most notable performances was as the villainous drug lord in the classic television series Scarface. Shatner was openly gay. This was something that was very uncommon in Hollywood during those days. Shatner was diagnosed with AIDS in 1983. Sadly, Shatner passed away on October 11, 1989, at the age of 53 from complications related to AIDS. Next up, we have Tommy Kirk, an American actor and director best known for his work in Disney films during the 1960s. He became a popular child star, appearing in films like Old Yeller, The Shaggy Dog, and Swiss Family Robinson. However, as he transitioned into adulthood, he faced challenges in the industry and struggled with his identity. Kirk came out as gay in 1974, and his identity as a gay person made it difficult to survive and grow in a conservative Hollywood. On September 28, 2021, Kirk was found dead in his Las Vegas apartment.
Play El Sombrero Blanco.
Next, we have Tyrone Power. Known for his dashing good looks and charismatic performances, He became one of Hollywood's leading men during the 1930s and 1940s. Power's film career began in the late 1930s, and he starred in a variety of genres, including adventure films, dramas, and musicals. Some of his most famous films include The Mark of Zorro, Blood and Sand, The Black Rose, and The Razor's Edge, for which he received a lot of praise. Even with his success in movies, Power's personal life was often chaotic. He had several well-known relationships and was married 3 times, with his most famous partner being actress Linda Christian. Although there have been several rumors about his sexuality, mainly due to his close relationships with male actors and his extravagant lifestyle, there was no solid evidence to support these claims. Power had hereditary heart disease and was a chain smoker who smoked 3 to 4 packs a day. He died from a heart attack in the year 1958 while filming a movie in Madrid, Spain. Power was just 44 years old when he died. Truly a horrific death.
How can she possibly understand you? She's just a baby.
She is not just a baby, she's your...
Now for the last person on our list of gay actors who died. We have Dick Sargeant. Best known for his role as Darren Stevens in the classic television series Bewitched, Sargeant was a terrific actor with charm and charisma. Sargeant was openly gay, but he kept his personal life mostly private in the early years of his career. Later on, he became an advocate for LGBTQ rights, speaking out about issues that affected the community. Unfortunately, Sargeant was diagnosed with prostate cancer in 1989. The disease continued to spread, and by early 1994, he had become seriously ill. Sargeant died from the disease on July 8, 1994, at age 64. And that brings us to the end of our look at the 30 worst ways gay Hollywood actors have died. From shocking tragedies to unexpected circumstances, these stories have certainly made an impact. Before we wrap up, let us know in the comments which story surprised or moved you the most. Are there any other tragic tales or moments you think we should explore? We'd love to hear your thoughts. If you found this video interesting, please give it a like and subscribe to our channel for more compelling content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.